Okay, so this is basically the glove. It comes just like these. And this is the other side. And this texture that you see right here, this is what's going to help you clean the brushes. And I absolutely love the texture, and I just love the idea overall, and then what they invented to help you just clean the brushes way easier, make it faster, more convenient. You're not going to have to like rub it on your hand to clean the brush. So many brushes, like 100 brushes, rubbing it on your hand, it gets annoying after a while. I promise you, this is the best thing ever. They also have the mat for the sink, but I got this one, which is the glove. So I'm going to show you right now how to put it on. So the first thing that you do, you turn it this way, and then you put your hand through this socket right here. Then you put it right in here, and then this is where you turn it. And this is where you're going to wash the brushes. And it also says here rinse. This is for wash, and this is for refine. And I also feel like the smaller the texture is, this is for like the smaller brushes, and it gets all the dirt out. So it cleans it very well. So then before I get started with showing you how I clean my brushes and how these cleans it so well, I'm going to show you what I use to clean my brushes with. So the first thing I use is the Johnson Baby Head to Toe Wash, which it smells so good. And I use these for the brushes that I use powder with or eyeshadows, because this will not take off foundation. What I use for that is just a little bit of dish soap, just a tiny bit mixed with water, and it will take it right off all the grease from the concealers and the liquid stuff. That's miracles. It doesn't matter what dish soap you use, as long as it's dish soap, it will take all the grease off. Okay, so before we begin, I want to show you the three sample brushes that I'm going to do. I'm going to do a big brush. I'm going to do a foundation brush with a darker foundation. I put a little bit of dark foundation, not a little bit, I put a lot of darker foundation in this brush, so you guys can see that it truly takes off all the dark foundation in the brush. And then I'm going to take this smaller brush so you guys can see that it also does the job. Okay, so what I do next is I open up my sink. I open up my sink, and we're gonna start with the smaller brush, and then I wet it just a tiny bit. I'm gonna put a little bit of the baby wash on the sink, and I'm gonna grab just a tiny bit on the brush. And then I'm gonna go ahead and swivel it right in here with the sink. And you barely can see it because the brush is black, but it's completely clean. It's completely clean. Now let's move on to this big brush. So what I do is I go right to the sink, I wet it, and then I grab a little bit of the, as you guys can see, look, that is coming a little dirt there. And then when I swivel it here, I don't know if you guys can see, but the dirt starts coming out. Oops, that went everywhere. Just grab this is what I do. I take off the excess of the water, and then I do put a little bit more, and then I do it just one more time just to make sure. But look, the second time is nothing. It's basically clean. Like I didn't have to do it twice, but just to show you guys that it does work. So then this is what I do. Take off the excess of the water, I put it on the side, and then I'm going to show you this final brush, which is a very I use a very dark foundation on this brush, so I'm going to wet it. And for this one, I'm going to use a little bit of these dish soap. I'm going to put a little bit here, and then I'm going to just grab a little bit of that. And then look at that, how it comes everything off. It takes everything off. I just put a little bit more water. But as you guys can see, look, the brush starting to be super clean. Look. So it's also very convenient. It really, really, really makes the process so much easier, and you don't have to get your hands full of soap and your fingers to get wrinkly at the end of washing your brushes. It's really more convenient, I swear. And there you go. It's completely clean. Both sides, completely clean, and it's so much easier. So I hope this review was very helpful. I mean, obviously, I'm not telling you to go and buy these, but I truly recommend it. I love it so much. I actually was using this tester. It's like a tester, like a mini version of the mat that I got at a seminar for over a year. It's still in a very great condition. But then since I got this new glove, I thought that I should give it a review on it. I should give a review on it because it's amazing. Like, it truly makes a difference. Like, even if this was doing great, not really great for me because it was so small, it took a little longer, but it was taking the dirt off, and it was, you know, I didn't have to put soap on my hands, or I didn't have to wash the brushes, rubbing it on my fingers. But now that I got this one, oh my god, this is amazeballs. It's really, 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 really amazing. So yeah, so I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and I see you guys on my next video. Bye.